This thing actually came off Amazon and only took 5 days to arrive at my door in 4 massive boxes. So we'll go through and just batch up anything you can. So we'll batch up all of these bases. Now you want to set up a workstation. I'm not using the best workstation, it's just a patio table here, but at least it gets it a little bit off the floor and allows me to start bolting everything together. You will be doing a lot of bolted joints. A lot of the kits can't come with 20-foot long pieces of lumber, obviously. So you're going to have to piece together shorter lengths of cedar and bring those together. Most of these are solid boards, which overall is a positive sign for the design. The way a lot of this is going to come together is we're going to have a lock washer. On one side, we have our bolt, and then we have these T-nuts. So on this one joint that we'll be bringing together, we'll bring the 4 T-nuts. Now you could set these if you want to. I'm on a patio table here, so I'm not going to go crazy with it. But those will pull in once we get our threads started. So this one specifically is going to go on the back side. You can start to find each of those holes. Remember, do not go crazy with your impact driver right away. You do not want to cross thread these. So we'll just start off slow, letting those threads bite in. So now with all those end wall and sidewall joists complete, we can start building out the walls. First, we'll start off with one of the 12-foot side walls, and that will be complete. So we'll build this out, and then we'll start to kind of piece together these side sections. This is going to be the longer 20-foot section, so it's going to be multi-piece. This is the middle 6x6 post right now that we're putting in, and I highly recommend that you have a helping hand. And then also I marked on the concrete exactly where I want that corner post to go, so I have a reference. This is going to continue to get harder and harder to get the posts where you want them, so I recommend spending some extra time right now. And with another helping hand, you can make sure the posts are all where they want to be and you get them plumb. So I'll build out that other side wall, place that up, and then continue to build out the rest of the 20-foot section. The other sidewall here, the 12-foot sidewall, I will go ahead and place the extension boards on here for those side joists. And then I'll use a pressure treated 2x4 just as a little bit of a holder there so I can prop everything in place and get it all screwed in. Now this is the time I recommend that you go around and you make sure that all of your 6x6 posts are plumb and where you want them. Check your spacing to the house. If you have any other references, like I have edge of concrete, just make sure each of those 6x6 posts is exactly where you want to go, and they're also plumb in both directions. I do recommend marking those on your concrete, so as we put the rest of this in, you'll always have those reference points where the 6x6 posts should be. So now we'll have 12 joists. I'm just going to batch process these, putting all those T-nuts in the back, and then building 3 or 4 of them out at a time, and then putting them on top of the pergola. Now, once you have all those in place, you'll start to sink 2 large lags, one in each end. And remember, check your spacing as you go, and also make sure you're alternating your joints here. You don't want all of them on one side or the other. But if you space them correctly, mine was about 18.5 inches edge to edge, you should have nice straight joist moving on to your purlins. Now the purlins stretch the whole length, so they're about 20 feet long and made of 3 different sections with 2 screws and T-nuts holding together the 3 pieces. I always started off on the left-hand side, securing the purlins first on the left-hand side, then went all the way over to the right-hand side, and then finishing up with 2 screws in the middle to try to get everything straight on the joists. So now we're ready to secure everything to the concrete, and this is assuming you checked your posts again, check those marks that we made earlier, and also check that plumb on both sides is still good to go for all 6 of your posts. You're gonna have 2 of these mounting plates. We're gonna send some anchors through those, and then you'll just have 2 post plates on the other 2 sides to give it a consistent look. Now, if you're struggling with your cordless drill and the hammer setting, again, I highly, highly recommend a rotary hammer drill like this. It's much more effective at drilling holes in your concrete, especially if you're stepping up to these Simpson Strong-Ties, which are gonna be the much larger hole. So we'll drill out, making sure we're at least 1 inch past the concrete anchor itself, and then just drive that home for a strong hold. So you'll sink the rest of those anchors and that will really secure the overall structure. Now the kit also comes with an outdoor rated power strip that will have a couple outlets, 120, and also some USB-A's to charge some of your devices. So the question is, do I recommend this kit after putting it all together? Overall, shed kits, greenhouse kits, pergola kits, gazebo kits usually can be hit or miss in terms of their quality and the finished product you get. But this one overall is very high quality, and this is one of the best kits I've ever put together. I'm very impressed with the lumber quality, the hardware quality, and the very few tweaks I had to do to get the end product that I wanted. But let me know what you guys think. Also, what questions you have.